is love. My dad walks in. Shrek looks him straight in the eye and says, It's all ogre now. Shrek leaves through my window.
Oh, wait, that's a kid's video.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Joe, it's a kid's video. That's on YouTube Kids.
It's not about swamp. It's Shrek's love. Shrek's life.
It's never ogre. Shrek's love.
Shrek's life. Shrek's life.
Where's part 2?
I love invading Taiwan.
It's the last day of school, and I'm in my last class. I'm talking to my super cool teacher. I thank him for a Shrek-tastic year. He says, it was charming to be with you. No, it can't be. I turn towards him. It's just as I suspected. It was Prince Charming this whole time. I lunge after him, trying to lodge onions in his pretty boy rectum, but it was no use. As I uncover his anus, Fairy Godmother emerges and puts a layer restriction spell on me. It's all ogre now. Just as I thought my last layer was being stripped from my soul, Shrek crashes through the ceiling. Yes. Without a moment's hesitation, Shrek grabs Charming by the dick, rips it off, and strangles him with it. Fairy Godmother tried to fly away, but Shrek pulled out his onion zuka. Fairy Godmother burns to ashes. Shrek restores my layers and gives me an onion. I go home with a sore anus from his massive ogre-sized shaft. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
How inspirational.
I'm not done, that's only second part. Pretty sure there's a... Oh my god, I have to verify my age for part 3.
Oh yeah, there's like a part you can find part 3 easy.
Does you went to part 4?
Shrek's love. Shrek's life. Shrek's gonna kill you.
I never knew my real parents. I was told by my caretakers that before I was born, my father passed away after a lengthy battle with lung cancer. It was only a week before the day of my birth. My mother had an extremely difficult delivery, and she died only one day after my birth. Even though I never knew my parents, I miss them with all my heart. I never got to know their voices, their lullabies, their touch, or their love. I grew up in the supervision of a foster home with many other children my age. Sometimes they would pick on me and hurt my feelings. The caretakers would not offer much support as they seemed not to understand. The only comfort I found in my empty life was Shrek. His films brought joy to my day, and his merchandise brought material value to my life. On the day of my 12th birthday, I woke up, slipped on my Shrek 2 t-shirt, and walked downstairs. The other children gathered up to mock me as usual. They pointed fingers, mocking me for the fact that I had no friends outside of the orphanage to come to my birthday party. You don't have any friends, began one of my bullies. Other than Shrek, of course. The children laughed. Even an idiot like you should know that Shrek is Drek. I didn't eat cake, play games, or laugh with my pals. I simply went upstairs to my room and wrote in my diary. May 18th, I wrote in the corner of the page. I've been surrounded by people all day, but I've never felt more alone. I put the closed the book. I took a deep breath and was surprised to find my lungs filling with the scent of onions. I heard a soft, fatherly voice from the window of my room. "You are never alone," said the voice. "Not now, not ever." I turned my head and spotted a looming green figure. Shrek, I whispered. "Is that you?"
Can I hear that on the other side?
It is. I'm here for your birthday, laddie. My heart rose. A smile crossed my face. "Really? Thank you, Shrek. This is the happiest day of my life," I told him, elated.
What the fuck?
"Come with me. Your present's downstairs," he said. I hopped up, took Shrek's hand, and rushed down the stairs. The children all looked at Shrek and I as we entered the room. What could the present be, I wondered. I was so excited. Shrek winked at me before crouching down and putting out his arms beside him, like an airplane. He began a cold sprint towards the group of children and allowed his arms to clothesline every single one of them. I could hear the snapping of necks and the satisfying wheezes of the air being knocked out of the lungs of the children. Shrek smiled and picked up the surviving children by their hair until he had them all in his grasp. With his free hand, he unbuttoned his pants and let his thick, pungent cock spring into the crisp air. With one overhand swing, he impaled all of the children on his cock effortlessly. He fucked all of their corpses until he finished. With a torrent of steaming onion sauce, he tossed the children aside. No words were exchanged. My body, writhing with desire, seemed to read his mind. He looked me in the eye, and within an instant, I knew what I had to do. I give in to my basic